Another Rocket MVP. This is also an older one. Had the old team up with Punisher and everything, and so this is an older one. But this is the lead up to the champion Rocket now. So, but this is the lead up. Melting the tanks as they roll in. That's important. Both of them try to push up too much, like they had it, but no sir, no sir. Keeping everybody fed. The heals do better if they bounce off of something. If they bounce off a surface versus just going past the person one time. If they bounce off a surface, it hits them another time real quick. Fang try pushing into Fang kept getting melted. That's the whole thing too, just keeping everybody fed. Trying to watch our backline. We got a Punisher staying back there with the healers. He ain't going crazy, or he ain't going too crazy, right now at least. But the team's split up right now, which I don't like. But if they performing, they showing off, they keeping these people at bay. Yeah, that was a look. It's Hawkeye. Hit his finisher. Zapped everybody. And you'll see in a second, I have to basically turn my attention to that Hawkeye. But sometimes people get so healed, they lose track of the job they're supposed to be doing. You'll see, look, boom, you see, if you're an OG of the game, you just saw me throw that out, you know this is old. Oh yeah, you know this is old. It's like, what? Punisher team up like that? So you see again, boom, where he is. Goes up to the same spot, charge up, bow, and bow. And I'm like, damn it, he the only one that's done killed me. All healers off the floor right now. You see Invisible Woman's dead. I'm like, damn it, get this Hawkeye out of the damn middle. Yeah, this was the earlier season before I knew you could put the beacon, in more strategic places, but was able to melt right there. Still able to melt. Look, I had an option. Look, save the Punisher or finish off these 2 kills. At that time, I could only do one over the other. Not justifying it. Not justifying it. But I could only do one over the other. Sometimes you gotta do what's best for the greater good.
Some of my best friends are crooks and villains.
Yes, won the first round, getting the job done, healing everybody, getting some kills in. I call it protecting myself. Making sure I'm protected. The Punisher did a wonderful job with peeling, honestly. Not even peeling, he didn't even peel. He was stationed with us, which I don't see a problem with. People, somebody post up with your strategist in the back. Like, that's all it would take most of the time. Problem is, everybody wants to, as far as they talk about backline, they consider that just a strategist. Okay, somebody needs to be back there with them. And if you got a solid tank in the front, a good DPS, and both of the DPS and another tank, well, no, it'd be a healer. It'd be a healer, a tank, just the same combo in the front and in the back. You should be solid. But you're not gonna be solid if you have a Black Panther and a Venom as the tanks, because who else could it be? Let's say Daredevil, because everybody's wanting to die. You see, this time I start off the round going after the DPS. Start the round going after the DPS, because I'm like, no, y'all ain't greedy. You ain't greedy to Angry, just have your way. You see, Invisible Woman was on my side with that too. Like, Emma, you trying to escape? No, baby. You going nowhere, baby. I know Penny was behind me, but I had to, dodge, get some little heals right quick. I mean, Penny thought I was just gonna stand right in front of her and throw a mine in front. I'm like, come on, bro. The disrespect. The reason why I didn't shoot the mine is because she was almost dead. The mine will disappear when she's dead. If I took my attention away to shoot the mine, there's a greater chance she could get heals from the webs. So, Loki, where you going? Now, let me get you there faster, brother. Psylocke, you're toast. Protecting the point. I'm a large component of staying your ass on the point. Keep your ass on the point. Post up on the point. Set up traps and everything around the point. Take control of the point. People like to fight off the points to give space, but what often ends up happening is you get sandwiched. Oh, she's getting healed up. But yeah, you end up getting sandwiched. You have people fighting so far off the point, somebody's gonna run to the point, and then they think, oh well, we'll just back up. Well, now you're getting sandwiched by the team in the front that you were just fighting. Now you're having to fight and walk backwards, and then once you get here, you're gonna have to fight. So it's like it's just all out anarchy and chaos. You just happen to be like both arms straight to the side, repulsor beams, like trying to keep the teams at bay because you're getting sandwiched. It's like it's literally putting yourself in the middle of a sandwich, thinking and getting ate up. So I like to play like right now. This was too far for me, but it was at the end of the round. It seemed like we was in control. So I was like, look, and then we about to win. So why not? Why not?
I mean, come on. Rocket, baby. 17-2 in the paint. Lord Rocket, if you will. I ain't got my headset in, so it sounds kind of weird, but...
You're welcome. That must be really humiliating.